Hello music creators, Mike here. So do you want a free stereo widener plugin that is both very easy to use and has great sound quality? Well then let's check out OZone Imager 2. So here it is, OZone Imager 2, and as you can see it is an update of the old OZone Imager that I have been using for a couple of years now, I think. And this version has a great new feature, which is that the user interface is scalable. That is a huge aspect for me. Sound-wise, I believe they are basically the same algorithm, but the new version has two options for the Stereoize version, so 1 and 2 modes here, whereas the old one only has 1. And you can access these visual monitoring up here instead, so it looks a bit different. But if we turn that one off now and just focus on the new version, if I play this now without any changes to this drum pattern, okay, so let's say I want to add some more stereo width to this performance. Well, I don't need to use the Stereoize because this is already a stereo recording. I just need to drag this slider either if I want to reduce the stereo image, push the sound more into the middle, I can do it here. So let's compare before. And let me just turn this on so you can hear the difference as I play. And now we can see it here. So in fact, what you can do is put this on default, option click or alt left click with your mouse, do nothing, and you can see the stereo image. You can actually see some sounds are way more out in the stereo field, like the stick hits. And you can change to polar sample here, watch it like this. Or this, I don't even know how to pronounce this, the list I use. I prefer just the simple polar level. Okay, so once you have that, and you can even see this bouncing around, I don't think you could that in the previous version. Here. Now, what you can do is just increase or decrease as you play. Or decrease. So a bonus tip I have for you is that with most low-end instruments, you usually want to reduce the stereo image because you want that raw energy and power coming out from both speakers. So mono sounds are more focused in the mix like that. And with the mid and high instruments, you can increase it. In this case, I just recorded everything on one pattern, thus I just increase stereo width. So you can of course use this on the master output for your mixing and mastering, but just be aware that they have no way in this free plugin to shape the stereo width per band. It's all over the spectrum. So just be aware of that. And of course, when you increase stereo width, especially when you have recorded sounds with reverb like this built in, you will hear a more pronounced depth in the overall sound. Now I also want to show you the other aspect of this, which is, oh sorry about that, I recorded this audio, and of course with any microphone it's a mono recording. You can see it here. It's in mono input. Now if you add the OZone Imager on this track, so like this, so let's play it.
This is a vocal recording in mono.
Okay, so that was just myself singing into the microphone here to the right of me. Now, let's say you want to make this stereo. You just have to click this Stereoize version, and then you have two modes with the different algorithms. You can pick and choose which one you think sounds best. Then, as soon as you do, because without this...
This is a vocal record.
The width doesn't do anything, and you can see it's completely in mono. But when you activate it, that is when you can actually start increasing the stereo width, like this.
This is a vocal recording in mono.
Right? And you can shape the delay times here to, you can see in milliseconds.
This is a vocal recording in mono.
From, let's say 1 millisecond up to 20 milliseconds. And it just thickens the sound as much as you want here. Probably usually in the middle and lower end I would go for here. And
this is a vocal recording in mono.
That is how easy it is to use. And let's compare it to the second version.
This is a vocal recording in mono.
With the first one.
This is a vocal recording in mono.
Okay, so from my ears perspective here on headphones, it sounded to me that the first version had a bit more stereo with, let's see, it says here if I hover, it's a Haas effect based declaration, and the second one, let's see, doesn't seem to work properly for me right now. I had the hover over, but you can of course check the manual as well. In any case, this is my favorite plugin for stereo, simple, effective, fast stereo imaging with great sound. So I highly recommend you to check it out, download it, and try it on your music. If you want to master rhythm and percussion, chords and harmony, melody and themes, or perhaps sound design for your music, check out my special discounts in the video description below. Now choose which video you are going to watch next, or you can check out the amazing bonuses in the video description.